Good evening. As always, we're going to give it 1 minute and we'll get started. So at 9:01, we'll press start on the playlist. I'm going to drop it in the chat. If you have Spotify, as always, we're going to give it 1 minute and we'll. All right, let's get started. Press play. All right, so today we're going to get started on all fours. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Come on to your knees. And bring your knees as wide as your mat. And bring your big toes to touch. And then bring your booties back towards your heels. And then how far can you reach your hands? Can you reach your armpits towards the mat? And then let your forehead melt down towards the mat. Let your hips melt towards your heels. On the next exhale, let your shoulders melt towards your hips. Deep belly breath. Let your day go. Slowly press into your hands and make your way up onto all fours. Bringing your knees underneath your hips. Bring your shoulders up over your wrist. Maybe doing a little alternating stepping with your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Maybe you don't want to turn your hands in towards each other. Maybe even flipping the palms, but not even doing the little stomping. Just lightly pressing on them and then bring them back over. And we're going to start with a little cat-cow. So inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. And exhale, round your spine. We're going to change it up a bit. Inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Exhale, keeping your elbows along your side. Bring your shoulder blades in front of your fingertips. So come forward, forward, forward. And keeping those elbows in, and then inhale, press up, exhale, round. Give me 9 more, just like it. Inhale, lift, pull that heart through the shoulder blades. Exhale, come down, shoulder blades in front of those fingertips. Keep those elbows in. Inhale, press. Exhale, around. Inhale, heart through. Exhale, coming through. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale through. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale round. Inhale through. Down. Pressing up. And on this one, you really want to engage those abs when you round. Up. Pull the heart through. Down. Up. Round. Pull the heart through. Coming down. Up. And around. I think we have 3 more left. Pulling the heart down. Making sure you're still kind of forward past those fingertips and keeping those elbows in. Get those abs on a curl. Press up. This is that last one. Abs. And back down. All right, sit back on your heels. Now we're going to take that reverse namaste behind our backs. So, try as much as you can. Fingertips are pressing together, hands are pressing together. Take your elbows back, pull your shoulders back. So my shoulders are pulling back, my heart is opening in this posture to get my hands closer together. And I'm just breathing. And relax. Give me little spirit fingers. All right. Come into downward facing dog. And walk it out. All right. Walk your feet all the way towards your hands. And hang there in your ragdoll. Maybe you grab opposite elbows, or maybe your hands just hang. All right. Stopping your sway. Bring your feet in towards each other. Give me a slight bend in those knees and slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up to stand. Press your hips forward. Open your heart up towards the sky. Reach your hands all the way up towards the sky. Meet them in prayer overhead and bring them down through heart center. Touch your thumbs to your heart. Meet your feet together. Zip up from your ankles all the way up to your hips. And take this moment, set your intention for your class today. How do you show up on the mat today? Inhale your hands up towards the sky and dive down to the floor. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant your hands in front of your feet. Step or jump your feet back to a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, diving all the way back down again. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant those hands in front of those feet. Step or jump your feet back to a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, diving down again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant those hands in front of those feet. Step or jump your feet back to a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Drop your left knee. Untuck your left toes. Hands up towards the sky. Low lunge. Deep breaths. All right, surround your right foot. Straighten that right leg. Flex your right foot. Sit back towards your left leg. And forward fold over that right leg. Roll through that right foot. We're going to lift the left leg and come up into your crescent warrior. From here, hands come down through heart center. All right, do you remember the week where we stepped, the first week where we stepped our back foot to the front of the mat and we caught it, right? Well, we're going to step our right foot this time towards the back of our mat. So, taking our right foot all the way to the back of our mat. Can you guys do it? Give it a try. I believe in you guys. Go for it. I'll meet you in chair. And dive down. Walk your hands all the way back out to your plank. Take your flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Left leg up towards the sky. Swing your left foot through between your hands. Drop your right knee. Untuck the right toes. Hands up towards the sky. Just lunge into it. This is just for the stretch. Just waking the legs up. All right, sit back, flex the leg. Good morning, leg. How you guys doing today? All right, rolling forward. Tuck the right foot, lift up. Coming into that crescent warrior, hands in prayer. All right, we're going to step the left foot to the back of our mat. Ready? Chair pose. So in our chair pose, weight is in our heels. We're sinking down into it. And we got our booty tucked in underneath us. And we're tucking our tailbone. And our abs are in. And our heart's reaching up towards the sky. And we're sinking down more. Forward fold. Walk your hands back out. Take your flow. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Come right up. Crescent warrior, high lunge. Meet your hands in prayer. Bring them down through heart center. Now, in this pose, I want you guys to think elbow, wrist, elbow, and keep this frame. Okay? And then we're going to go left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. And you can drop your left knee if you're having issues with balance. And in this pose, I want you guys to think stomach in. And on the exhale, twist and try to bring your heart behind those thumbs. So wherever you're at, whether you're up here and you're twisting into this pose, or down here, we are keeping the frame and heart is twisting behind those thumbs. It's hard with your knee up, down, up, down. Do it a little extra. All right, prayer, back through heart center. All right, you guys ready? We're going to step your right foot to the back of your mat. All right, chair pose. Remember, booty tucks underneath you. Tie down, forward fold. Walk those hands out. Take your flow. Left leg up towards the sky. Swing your left foot through between your hands. Come up, crescent warrior, high lunge. Option to drop that back knee. Bring your hands down into that frame. Pulling those abs in. Right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. into that left big toe for balance. And then twist and try to bring your heart behind your thumbs. And then press into your right big toe to straighten that right leg. Keep twisting. All right, coming back forward. I had to keep you guys in it for a while. I was talking a lot on the last one. All right, step the left foot back. Woo! And sit down, chair pose. Forward fold. Walk your hands up. Take your floor, downward facing dog. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Come up. Crescent warrior, high lunge. From here, I'm going to turn, so I'm not giving you my back. We're going to pivot our left foot parallel with the back of our mat. And then open up into our warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Inhale. And then exhale back into it. Inhale. Bringing our breath down a little bit. How are you guys doing? All right, on the next one, let's hold it down low. Right arm on the inside of the right leg, but let's reach with that left arm towards the sky. So both arms are reaching in opposite directions. Pull those abs in. All right, coming back up, warrior two. Turn your right foot in. And turn your left foot out. We're going to go into our warrior two on our left side. And straighten. So just bringing the breath down. Pull the shoulders back. Booty underneath you, abs up and in. On the next one, let's hold it low, okay? Use your left forearm to press that left thigh back. Reach with your right arm up towards the sky. Pull your abs in. And coming back up. And turn that foot in. Bring both hands on your hips. Press them forward. Deep inhale. And exhale, forward fold through your legs. Inhale your hands up halfway. And we're going to turn back towards the front of our mat. Take our flow. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Actually, grab a sip of water on the way. Water. All right. Meeting you guys in downward facing dog. Walking your feet, like cross your feet over each other as you walk yourself towards the front of your mat. And really feel yourself rolling through your feet, touching every inch of your feet. And how does that feel on your legs? Ooh, weird, right? That's crazy. All right, now that we have our legs all activated, it's time to balance. I know, some of our favorite parts. So, getting down into our little chair pose. And last week we did a figure 4 pose, but from downward facing dog. So we're familiar with that shape. So we're going to put our weight into our right foot and get into our figure 4. And I'm going to turn so you guys can see me from this angle, because I'm going to go into what is called eagle pose. So instead of figure 4, I'm going to cross my leg all the way over the other leg. And then I'm going to take my arms from cactus arms, and I'm going to take my right arm over my left arm. Since I'm standing on my right leg, my right arm is going to be over my left arm. And my elbows are shoulder height, and my my hands are away from my face, and I'm pulling my abs in, and I'm sinking down like I'm sinking into a chair, and I'm breathing and slowly come out of it. Now, if maybe you don't get this grasp, that's okay. You can do this with your hands, or maybe even the backs of the hands together. That works too. Do where you're at. Be where you're at today. You know, do your best. Forget the rest. I was telling my dad's like, your yoga's crazy. I can't do any of this. I was like, Dad, do what you can. And what you can't, don't do that. Just don't do it. And then, every day you'll be able to do a little bit more. All right, so getting down again, sitting down into our chair pose. This time we're going to get it onto our left side. And so we're going to wrap our right leg, this time, over our left leg. That means our left arm, this time, will be over the right arm. And our elbows are shoulder height. And our hands are away from our face. And we're squeezing our legs together. The more you squeeze your legs, the less you wobble. I know, I'm wobbling a lot, but that's because I'm like a chatterbox. But if you squeeze your legs and you squeeze your abs, you'll be able to sit even more and let go and come out. Great job, guys. All right. One more balancing pose. You guys ready? All right. So, this is another pose I was doing with my class. So, this is triumphant dance, Tadavasana. And I like to also come from figure 4 pose into this pose. So, coming with my hands from prayer. So I'm coming from my figure 4 pose, and I'm going to grow it, but in this pose, I'm going to keep my foot hooked, but lift from the hip, lifting up, and I'm going to hook my right elbow to the outside of my left hip, like I was doing before for my crescent warrior. And then I have to take my left hand back behind me, like I'm about to spank my own booty. Ta-da, Tadavasana, like ta-da! And you guys got it. So it's a victorious dance pose. Did you guys have a victorious dance? There's something going on with my camera, but you guys can still see me on the bottom one. All right, let's go for the left side now. So sinking down into our squat pose and getting our figure 4 on the other side. And we start here. And then we're going to grow the pose. All right, keeping your foot hooked, but still we're in that squat. We're going to bring your left elbow to the outside of that right thigh. And then that right hand will right be behind. You're right behind, like you're gonna spank your own body. Like, ta-da! I'm in the victorious dance. Wonderful work, guys. All right. Yes. Thank you, Dark Lord. Great IT work. All right. So, moving along. Let's flow. I'll meet you guys in downward facing dog. You can give me a vinyasa on the way, or you just get to downward facing dog how you get there. But I'll meet you there. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Come up right into your warrior 2. Straighten your right leg. Serve your body forward. Bring your right hand down towards your right foot. Coming into your triangle pose. Thinking about reaching the left hand as much as you're reaching the right hand. Remember from our extended side angle, we were reaching both hands. Where can you create that space? All right, gaze back down towards your right big toe. Bring your left hand down to the inside of your right leg. Now turn your left foot in a little bit. Bring your right hand to your right hip. And this right hip is going to want to pop out off that right side of your mat. And you're going to make sure that it's not, because you're going to hold it inside the boundaries of your mat. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen. You already showed it in our balancing pose. You're going to spank it. So, no, we're not going to let that happen. So we're going to hold it inside the boundaries of our mat. And we're going to left hand underneath the left shoulder. And we're going to twist our torso up towards the sky. See, there goes that hip. Don't go, friend. Don't go. All right. Bend the right knee. Step your right foot back. Take your flow. All right. Roll forward into a plank. Come down onto your forearms. Clasp your hands together. Make sure your booty is down to shoulder height. And we're going to dip those hips slowly. Engage your abs. I promise you, this is our abs for today. This is called Diabloasana. Maybe the knees get involved with it a little bit. All right, press back. Downward facing dog. Woo! Left leg up towards the sky. Swing your left foot through between your hands. Come up, warrior two. Sorry, I'm beating my hair. Straighten your left leg. Serve your body forward. And come into your triangle pose. Making sure you're reaching with both hands equally. Abs in. Making sure that your head is over that left foot. We always in this pose want to like lean our head forward. Think about pressing your hips instead forward and our head over that leg. All right. So right hand is going to come to the inside of that left foot. Our right foot's going to turn in some. And then our left hand is going to grab on to that left booty cheek. Because that left booty cheek's going to want to travel off the left side of that mat. And we're going to say, hey friend, stay within the boundaries. Or you know what's going to happen. Right? Inhale. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold over that straight left leg. And twist. Keep pulling that hip back. All right. Surround that left foot. Step your left foot back. And we'll make our way all the way onto our stomachs. Taking a sip of water. Taking a child's pose like we started at the beginning of class. It's all downhill from here, friends. It's just stretching. Making our way onto our stomachs. Bring your arms up in front of you, making the number 11. Elbows underneath the shoulders, hands out in front of you. Toenails pressing into the mat. Pull your elbows back towards your hips. Pull your heart through your shoulders. Pull your knees off of the mat. Pull your abs through your elbows. I know it doesn't look like I'm doing anything right now, but we're doing things, right, friends? And we're breathing. And we're lifting our elbows now. And at the same time, we're still pulling our elbows back. And coming all the way back down again. Bring your hands along your side. Bring your big toes to touch. Now we're going to pretend that I came around all of your houses and I super glued from your big toes all the way up your legs. So now you just have one long tail from your big toes all the way up. And you can no longer separate them, okay? All right, cool. Now that we got that straight, take a deep exhale out. And on the inhale, let's lift our tails and lift up. Deep inhale. Two more breaths. shoulders away from your ears. And all the way back down. Left cheek on the mat. Big toes together. Rip apart that super glue. And let your heels fall apart. Let everything just fall apart. We're going to do one just like that. Or if you want to, bend at the knees, reach back, and grab your feet at the in between your toes and your heels. Keeping your knees in line with your hips, not wider than your mat. So keeping them nice and close, never wider than your hips. Very nice and close. If you're doing this, I suggest you stay with the other one. Deep exhale out and inhale up. Roll your shoulders back. And if you're going for this pose, rolling your weight forward towards your hip bones. Keeping your knees in. And lowering down. Cheek to the opposite side of the mat. Big toes together, heels apart. Tee your arms open to shoulder height. Bring your feet in close to each other again. Now we're going to bend our right knee, our right foot up towards the sky at the knee. And we're going to bring our right foot up and over our left leg. And roll onto our left shoulder. Let your right hand drag in close towards your body. Now you can stay right here, just laying on your left ear. If you want, you can bend your right knee and reach back with your right hand for your right foot, bringing your right foot in towards your right booty cheek. And release the foot. And coming back onto your stomach. Lift the left leg. Bring the left leg up and over. Right cheek on the mat. Option to just stay here. Just having your right foot on the floor. Right knee up towards the sky. It feels good, right? You could just stay here. But if you want, you could reach back with your left hand and grab your left foot. It's whatever feels good for you today, friends. Do what feels good for your body. Isn't that what made you come to yoga today? I hope it is. Don't do anything because I said do it. Do it because your body said do it. And release your left foot. And coming back onto your stomachs. Bring your hands back forward. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Press your way back up onto all fours. Walking your hands all the way back up. Sitting onto your heels. Hands into heart center. And taking one more moment to honor your intention you set at the beginning of class today. And let's make our way onto our backs. From here, bend your knees. Bring your hands along your sides. Palms face down. Thumbs in. Tuck your tailbone. Lift your pelvic region. Lift everything up to your shoulders. Coming into a bridge pose. Breathing into your stomachs. Squeeze an imaginary block between your legs. And slowly coming all the way back down again. Now, you can give me one more of the same, but if you have a wheel pose in your practice and you would like to go for a wheel pose, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, fingertips facing your shoulder blades, lifting up into your wheel pose. Deep breaths. Or lifting up into your bridge pose, which we just did. And lowering down. Windshield wiper your legs out, side to side. Now, once again, friends, if you have your blocks and you'd like to go for a shoulder stand, headstands, going for that bridge pose, which we just did, you can take a block, place it underneath your bottom or your big book, lifting your feet up towards the sky. This is a wonderful inversion. You don't even need the block to give yourself the benefits of this inversion. This is the inversion. Or you can go for a shoulder stand, lifting up into it. I have an inversion bench. I'm going to go ahead for an inversion with my inversion bench really quick. Taking a few breaths in your inversion. Emmett. Hey, everyone. This is Emmett. He's showing you a little puppy yoga. All right. And we're going to. And if you did a headstand or something like a handstand ending in a child's pose, which is your counter pose, if you did something on your back, like I demoed before, we're going to go into fish pose. So hands underneath your booty, palms face down, thumbs touching. Prop yourself up onto your forearms. Look at your big toes. Like you're watching a screen past your big toes. And then lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Like you're proud, 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 proud. And then let your head drop back. Like you're trying to lift this as much as possible. And maybe lift the feet off the floor into your fish pose. This pose can also be modified into by putting a block right underneath where your right under between your shoulder blades. You can place a block right there and lean back on it, or your big book, and then just open your chest for a restorative fish. And then slowly lowering down, closing your eyes. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Let your knees fall to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Bring your knees to center. Bring your head to center. Bring your knees to the right. Let your head fall to the left. Bring everything back to center. Taking your final resting pose, Shavasana. Let your feet just fall open. Let your hands just fall open. Close your eyes. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Reach your arms overhead. Lay them on the floor above you. Give yourself a nice long body stretch. And then make your way up into a comfortable seated position, Sukhasana. Hands at heart center and eyes closed. I read something the other day that spoke to me. It said the opposite of anxiety isn't calm, it's trust. Not stillness, not silence, not pretending the storm isn't real. Trust. The kind that doesn't ask for proof. The kind that shows up when nothing else makes sense. The kind that lives in your body long before your head catches up. The light within me honors and bows to the light within you all. Shanti.